Hello, my name is Tom.
This is Sharp.
And Mitchell.
And welcome to our first Let's Play. You watch, we game. So, today we're going to start with the wonderful horror game, Penumbra Overture. And Mitchell is sleeping. So there is some nice text scrolling here. Let's see what this entails. There are things I need of you, things you may not understand, that may not wish to do. But please, do not make the same mistakes. This is important. My father, Howard, the main character in this game, is Tony Stark, Iron Man, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother and the letter I received after her funeral. Fucking hell,
all perish.
Yeah.
I never do this on time. It's all your fault. Frictional Games. Friction in my pants.
Okay.
Well.
That's Penumbra in your pants. Settings.
Let's make sure everybody understands me. Us.
Language. Set it on English.
Oh, I suck. Okay.
Hard.
Yeah.
Just like my penis. My story began in February, year 2000. Well, that's interesting, I suppose. Not really.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made.
You can
Wait,
feel
for his part, so there's
I
another
would
part.
vanish from my mother's
It
life
isn't his.
before I was even in it.
Yes,
So
his
when he sent
father's.
me a letter a few
Oh,
days
okay.
after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the
Pity
grave
he
must
was
be a
dead.
genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness.
I'm still looking
I
at the
think
same
they don't
thing.
have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day.
Okay.
Clearly, of
Come
those
any day.
explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of.
Okay, you can
In that
obviously
bank
see
was a
that
safety
they
deposit box in his
didn't
name,
have enough money
and
for a
myself
good
as
intro
executor.
sequence, because this is just pictures from the
Of
1930s
course,
put
I
together.
went as he knew I would.
Well, you did say they were only with 7
I discovered
people.
that despite the
Oh,
evidence,
that's true.
he'd been
Frictional
legally
Games
declared
is a
dead
team of
almost
7
30
people.
years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time.
Bus.
My father's
Building!
instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions.
But
that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity...
Why doesn't anybody listen to
Yeah,
that
I mean,
stuff?
this is how all horror
University
games
of
start.
world
Please
renowned
do
two
something that will
Physics
cause
and
no
linguistics.
trouble at all and save
I
millions of
represent the
lives.
person,
And
the
then
man
the
who
first
stood
thing they
second
do
was
is not
stumped by
doing
my
it.
recent acquisition. The book
That's
was
a
indecipherable.
paradox.
The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland.
inhabited northern Greenland.
It took me almost a year to book the
Wants
last
to live in
flight I'd ever
Greenland.
take.
It
As
took
I
him
watched
almost a
civilization
year.
disappear
Take
along
the,
with Heathrow.
booking.
I
Yeah,
realised my father
he is
had
not
disappeared
familiar
2
with the
decades
internet.
ago, almost to the day.
He doesn't have
And I've
internet.
been searching
They had
It's
for
internet.
fucking
what it was
Greenland.
that I was leaving.
Well, no, that's where he's going.
Oh.
We landed on a strip of ice a few feet
I
wide,
know.
and within
Boat.
minutes I was pulling away on a
Bus,
jog,
boat, plane,
beginning
my
a
god.
12-hour journey.
This is
that would
obviously
lead me
a
to the
racing
past.
game.
Gotta get him out of
Map.
Whiskey!
I'm pretty sure that's a vehicle too.
Is that a map of Greenland? Is it?
Okay.
Check it.
It's not
Finally,
green,
we're
it's
almost
blue.
dark. I better stow my gear. Maybe far from home, just I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse.
He has some weird
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is obviously
I-
brain hemorrhaging.
I use my eyes, not my mouth.
I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland. There's your answer. So I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading.
It's not green, it's blue.
It's water.
Yeah, that's the water. And that's, you know, Greenland is ice, and Iceland is green. Explain that to me. Whiskey, empty, shame. He's an alcoholic. Yes, this is Iron Man, I'm sure.
Throw it!
Oh.
And break the window and...
There's fog closed in on us almost as soon as we left port. No, that's light. Haven't seen any landmarks
Yeah,
for ages now.
if there's fog, how can there be light in the cabin?
I don't know. Well, light goes through fog, I think. Haven't seen any
Not-
landmarks for
no.
ages now. I don't know how they're managing to navigate. It'd be as good as I'll see if I was on my own. Not a thought worth thinking. Yeah, that's why you took a boat. No, but you know, fog is like clouds. So if, you know, the sun wasn't able to go through clouds, there would be no sun. You would die.
There we go.
A good scientist always keeps a pen and paper handy, just in case. It's good to have a notebook to jot down interesting information and reminders. Empty. Okay then.
To-do list. Wank.
Actually, it's a death note in disguise.
Okay, he left his torch in the desk drawer. But
Hey,
first,
awesome.
look at all the other stuff. window. Somewhere out there must be land and answers. But not here because I'm in green. From the smell, I'd say there's an equal chance they use this chest for personal belongings or bait. I'm going to laugh so hard if there's shit in here.
Ahaha!
I could have known this. There's more whiskey. Maybe this one isn't empty. Well, now it is. Perhaps I should leave the fisherman some privacy.
No!
Fuck that shit.
Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I broke his wedding gift. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. I want to have sex with you. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea?
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, she never goes with me.
Oh, what?
I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need. This is indeed a euphemism. She's going to be doing something else entirely, involving the neighbor, so that you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't go. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. Yeah, right. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout. But I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Well, just bully the Henriksons. We have trout, you don't. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. This woman...
So he's a captain, but he only has one bed. And it's a crappy bed too.
Well, he has two.
Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat and sleep and, well, do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time.
Wank.
Yes, but his wife wants to give him a special treatment every once in a while, and so she makes him fish. How about a blowjob? I'm sure he would appreciate that much more.
With a fish.
A photo of the fisherman's wife. She's no Playboy bunny, but she looks loving and kind.
What's that?
Playboy poster. It's nice something to take no matter how far you are from home. So,
should we try to eat it?
This doesn't do. No,
it's not edible, but...
No, that's what it says in French.
It's not edible, but it...
Ah, fish.
It was in the package with the cookies.
He has a Playboy post next to a photo of his wife. Anyway, it's a rickety wooden desk.
Alright.
Ooh.
Flashlight.
Builder. Oh.
It's a floating flashlight. Yeah.
Okay. Emergency glow stick. Easily.
Can we put on that jacket? Oh no, we can't.
We are in Greenland. There's ice everywhere and it's cold. Here, I don't fancy braving that weather until I have to. You know, this jacket would help you so much.
Yeah, but he's stupid.
Yeah, I think so. Batteries. And a dildo.
Glowing dildo, that is.
Ah, my glowing dildo. How else are you supposed to find it?
Well, you don't need a jacket if you have a glowing dildo.
Well, okay, let's get going. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation, he did not bring his map, or my spirit first, but I
or
lost
my
feeling,
pants.
but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. Yeah, he did indeed lose his pants, and new hypothermia was setting in. I told him about the jacket. He's an idiot. I started looking for shelter.
You know, this whole game wouldn't be there if he just put on the fucking jacket.
Or burnt the documents like his dad asked him to. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past, which is some kind of animal in the distance. Well, I hope not. How did he get in this ditch? It's frozen shut.
Must break ice.
Come on, you're the Iron Man.
Maybe like a stone or something.
Well, isn't that convenient? A rock.
Oh, hurry up, we're dying, we're dying.
We're dying, but we have a rock.
Throw things using the examine button. The this guy, he is indeed hemorrhaging. I mean, who talks about the examine button? Okay, what is this?
Earthbending! Woo!
Oh! Oh, I shattered that bitch. Okay, let's turn this. Okay, quickly open. I think I'm dying. I better hurry up. I don't see Awesome. Well, okay, I think we're safe now. Let's see what happens. At least he escaped the fall.
No, he's gonna die.
Darkness.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's going to die. That sounds like an explosion.
It's not edible. Don't eat it.
I'm hearing
I've
whispering.
actually no idea what this thing is.
Yeah, well, it's plastic, so don't put it in your mouth. I'm sorry, my friends are retards. Anyway,
No, but
oh, he's still alive?
This came in with the cookies.
But the game is red, so I think this is a nice point to stop for our first Let's Play. Well, anyway, we hope you enjoyed it. For more, rate, comment and subscribe, and visit our channel. And remember, always wipe your butt, but never with your bare hand.
He's dying.
You're making no sense.